The reliability means although your solution is secure, but if your customer is not able to rely on your solution, that means if your solution or application that you have hosted, it should be able to avoid the failure. And even if the failure occurs, the system should be able to recover from it. That is known as the reliability of the system. First of all, it should not fail. If in worst scenario it fails, you should be able to recover from that particular failure as soon as possible. This is the parameter of reliability. It should not fail, and if fails, then it should be able to recover. And when the recovery occurs, there are two things which are considered. One is the time taken to recover. How much time have you taken to recover? And second is data loss which occurred. During this failure, when you were recovering, what amount of data was lost? These are the two things. It is known as RTO, Recovery Time Objective, and this is RPO, Recovery Point Objective. How much time did you took to recover, and what much data was lost? How much data was lost while you were trying to recover? This will define the reliability of your solution. The reliability is quantified in terms of percentage. What was the uptime of your application? 99.99% uptime is what Amazon guarantees. Usually, we are able to achieve 95.6, 95.7% uptime in our traditional data centers. When we are working in our traditional data centers, this is the uptimes that we are usually able to get. But with cloud, Amazon gives it that his infrastructure will be 99.99% reliable. So your reliability pillar talks about creating a reliable solution for your customer. And reliability means it should not fail, and if fails, it should be able to recover. So there are various tools which we can have. So we can configure a fault-tolerant environment, or we can configure a highly available environment. Highly available means you can use load balancers. Load balancers could be elastic load balancers, or it could be load balancing of your traffic via Route 53. In elastic load balancer, we have seen that there are multiple servers behind the load balancer, and the traffic is getting distributed between them. If one of the machine fails, rest three are operational and are still serving the user. That is what an elastic load balancer is. I can achieve the same kind of load balancing on Route 53 also, where your elastic load balancer was capable of load balancing the traffic where the machines are belonging to the same VPC. That means to the same region. Whereas with Route 53, I can do the load balancing on cross-region basis. That means if I have got a load balancer which has got two EC2 instances deployed behind it, which is in Mumbai region, and I have got another load balancer in North Virginia region, again which has got two EC2 instances deployed behind it, with Route 53 weighted routing policy, I can assign 50% weight to Mumbai LB and 50% weight to NV ELB. So all the traffic which is coming to my website www.xyz.com can be distributed or load balanced between these two elastic load balance, or by using failover load balancing, failover routing policy, I can make this site as primary, where all my traffic is getting delivered to Mumbai location. And if in case my Mumbai location goes down, so it is like 100% traffic is coming to Mumbai in failover. But if the Mumbai site goes down, then the traffic will fail over to North Virginia location, because I will declare it as secondary location. So primarily the traffic will come here. If the primary location fails, the traffic will be routed to the secondary location. So this is how we can configure reliability by deploying various services of Amazon. You should always, to keep the reliability on, you should always set up KPI for your infrastructure. KPI means key performance indicators. Because the KPI of every person is different. Like if I talk about in layman terms, the KPI of a chef is to make good food. Whereas the KPI for a cleaning boy is to maintain the cleanliness in the office. The KPI of an engineer is to deploy a solution. The KPI of the storage is how fast you can write the data and can read the data from the storage. Like this, everything has got different KPIs. The performance metrics which are required to be monitored so as to identify whether the said resource is performing well or not is known as a KPI. So you should always have a KPI monitoring installed, and if any resource or any infrastructure resource is showing deviation in the KPI, like you are able to see that the response time of your things are going low. So you should track these KPIs and should enable the notification. Like I can enable it for my compute optimizer, from my compute optimizer, so that even before the failure occurs, you should have an alert configured for yourself. You should consider scaling, right? You should be considering horizontal auto scaling, so that if the load increases on the system, your system should not fail. I said first of all, the system should not fail. And if it fails, then you should be able to recover. So that clearly means that you should configure the backup policies, you should configure the backup infrastructure, and you should do the data backups also. So that if failure occurs, then you should be able to recover from that failure. So these are the reliability services that you can consider. Auto scaling. Via CloudWatch, you can monitor when to perform the scaling. Event Bridge can also be part of this. You should be taking backup while deploying the infrastructure. You can use CloudFormation templates, because by using CloudFormation, you will be quickly able to deploy the service. It will take less time. So your recovery time objective can be reduced by using the CloudFormation template. For backups, you can use S3 buckets to keep the archival. To save money, you can use glaciers. Route 53 is what I have explained you for doing the failure management. If the primary fails, the traffic will be redirected to the secondary load balancer in another region. So these are the various services that you can use for reliability.
Hey, thank you so much for staying with us till the end of this video. I have something special to share. If you loved our content today, then you are absolutely going to adore what's coming next. We have a free class that's absolutely free, and the best part is it's available for everyone. This class goes in depth into the topics we touched on today, offering you detailed insights, comprehensive explanations, and even some exclusive content that wasn't covered in this video. All you have to do is just click on the link in the description below and you will be redirected to a page like this. Or if you're just starting from fresh, just type k21academy.com/AWS02 and hit enter. Voila. Now, this is the class that we are talking about. Now, you can go through all the information that we'll be covering in the class, some customer testimonials, and you can book your seat by choosing the event date, the timing suitable according to you, enter your name, enter your email, enter your phone number, and click on Yes, Save My Seat. You can save this custom URL to join the webinar. And this way, you'll be able to attend the free class on AWS Cloud for Beginners. I promise this is something you don't want to miss, so go ahead, click on that link and step into a world where learning knows no boundaries. Till then, keep enjoying. I'll see you in the next video.